Yo, what's up everyone?
Good morning from Ngarua Caves.
This was our last chance to see this place before we head off to Nelson, and so we had to take it. We've driven back up the Takaka Hill and we are here.
Yes, we have left our accommodation over in Brooklyn, which was Barbara's Airbnb, for anyone who's been following along with our vlogs. We had such an amazing stay there. Barbara was the most amazing host. She even cooked us a home-cooked meal last night because we were basically marooned due to the terrible weather.
Ribs and potatoes, I can't believe it. It was amazing. Thank you so much, Barbara.
If you're watching.
Yeah, but we've got some caves to explore very soon.
We do. It is raining here today, but it's far lighter than it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the day before.
So let's do this. So we just bought our tickets. They were $25 each, and the tours usually run from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock and by the hour. And usually you're also not allowed to film, but we've been granted special permission, so we'll be able to show you guys inside.
Over here is really interesting. This is sand art by Evelyn, the lady at the counter, and it is genuine mineral sands of New Zealand.
I'll show you guys here.
Yeah, all locally sourced. Look how pretty that is.
And that's a gum knot on the top.
Gum
Just
nut.
learnt gum nut. Gum nut is it?
Got our hard hats on and we're going in. These caves are an astonishing 100 million years old, and they are marble caves. And something that I really like is that we're the only living things down here, basically. There's no wetters, no spiders, none of that if you're scared of creepy crawlies. But yeah, amazing. Just look at all these stalactites and stalagmites.
Apparently each one takes 20,000 years to grow
How
a little bit.
Peter didn't catch that fact.
So one of the only things that's living down here is this moss, and it doesn't occur naturally. It's actually carried in from us humans coming down here on our shoes and on our clothes and stuff. Look at that. So this is the first time I've ever held a moor bone. Moor, for you guys who don't know, is an endemic New Zealand bird who's now extinct. There are lots of different species, and apparently these caves form random potholes and the moor would fall down here. And because it's quite a stable environment down here, their bones are still solidified and in pretty good condition.
Well preserved.
Yeah, this is actually a really dense, heavy bone, which is surprising because most bones are hollow. Yeah. But yeah, you can see all the remnants down here. And this was apparently one of the more smaller bush moor, which were about 50 kgs. And then here's a picture here of the giant ones. Those were apparently 200 kgs up to. We're currently in what's known as the Cathedral of the cave. And this place, I mean, look at that. That looks absolutely amazing.
It is amazing. Opie even did this cool reveal.
Yeah, turn the lights off and then turn the lights on.
Opie's just going to switch off the lights now for us so you can see that too.
I'm so glad that this place is all lit up because it makes being able to see it a lot easier.
Yeah. So with the cave, obviously you don't want to go around touching it and damaging any of the cave, but there are sections here that you are allowed to touch, and it's really interesting because you can make it sound like music. Oh, wait, can you hear that?
I can hear it.
It's such an unusual feeling. And there was these ones here that Opie was showing us. Wait, which way do I go? This way. No, I can't remember, this way. I'm not doing a very good job of it, sorry. But it did sound better when Opie did it.
We've reached the end of the tour now, and Yen's just making her way up the tunnel.
Yeah. How many meters is this, Opie? 5 meters? About 5 meters just to get back to the surface. Oh,
Doing great. You enjoy that, bud?
I did. That was incredible. Hold on, let me just get up there first. Gosh, what an experience. If you guys are in this area, you definitely need to come try this out. It is just an amazing thing. Thank you to our guide, Opie.
Cheers, Opie.
About an hour or so later, we have arrived in Nelson. We're pretty hungry. We found ourselves a place to eat, Harry's Hawker House, and afterwards we'll go for a bit of a stroll around, I think.
Yeah, just over there. Let's go. Made our way over to Harry's Hawker House, and it's a very cool setting. It's right underneath the cathedral. You can see it if you're sitting outside like we are, and the inside looks very warm and toasty, and it's very nicely decorated, but the music is playing, so we thought it'd be better audio for you guys when we're sitting outside. I've got the jalapeno popper right here.
Something fell off.
Oh,
Wow.
that popper is popping because the inside is delicious. There's some cream cheese and eggplant, and it has a beautiful smoky flavor to it. I really like the tomato sauce as well because it's got a little bit of spice to it.
I can smell it. It smells amazing.
It tastes amazing too. Yum.
Rest of our dishes have arrived, and I'm gonna try the Taiwanese popcorn chicken. I love popcorn chicken, so when I saw it on the menu, it was a must try. Got a little dangle of coriander there, some cheese, black bean sauce it looks like. Let's have a try. Such a hit of flavor. It's salty, it's crispy, really delicious with that sauce that's on there, that mayo. And the little coriander gives it a tiny little extra, what's the word?
Herbishness.
Yeah.
Herbaceousness.
Good word. It's delicious. I like the sauce too. Super yum. Also gonna try one of these dumplings. It is cabbage and broccoli. We've got some black bean sauce as well and some beetroot I can see there. Have a try. That's really tasty. You can very much taste the vegginess that's in there. It's good because it's a cold day and these dumplings are steaming. We've got a bit of that pan-friedness going on. It's nice.
Alright, final thing on our menu is this bang bang cauliflower. It looks like a nice deep fried cauliflower with a bunch of sauces on it. Let's give that a go. Oh,
Is it spicy?
a little bit spicy. Tastes like kimchi sauce and maybe some mayonnaise on the top. But the cauliflower is really spectacular because it's really nice and soft, but it's got a crunchy outside. I'm in a happy place right now. Jen and I are going to polish these off before we go and explore the town a little bit later on. Yum. Mum and Dad came to Nelson just recently, and they said that one of the places that you have to check out is the Christchurch Cathedral, which sits on top of Church Hill. So since we were eating so close by anyway, we made our way over. We just came out from inside, and there's beautiful stained windows, and I think it's an old Gothic style church, so it's really nice to look at.
Yeah, cool architecture.
Guys, I'm so excited to do this Airbnb tour. This is our Airbnb, but before we go inside, since I watched a documentary on Cobb homes on YouTube, always been fascinated in it, and I always wanted to stay in one. So Cobb, for all you who don't know, it's a very special material. It's completely organic because it's only made of straw, mud, sand. You lay the straw and bales down, and then you put the layers in between with the sandy soil mixture, and then you stamp on it until it forms like a hard surface like this.
Really?
Yeah, that's really how you get it, and I've always wanted to touch it, so here goes. This is the first time. Wow. That's so interesting. If you imagine a house can be built like that, how crazy is that? Because normally you need wood or steel or whatever, and
Quite
to
amazing.
think that this is just made out of sand and straw and stuff, crazy. Okay, so come around, let's go inside now. This place is actually protected by the Historic Trust because you're not going to find many of these in New Zealand.
Apparently it's one of the last few in Nelson too.
Wow, look at this place. Now this is something special. I've even got some history of the building. It was first built in 1853 as a homestead for a guy called Joseph Bonington, and it was lovingly restored in 1998. I'm just looking everywhere because it's got so much character and so much charm. I mean, like, look at this. This captured my eye immediately. This looks like a really old piece of wood lodged in between two cod columns. I don't know why, but I really love details like that because that's character for you. It literally transports you to somewhere in England, and even though Yen and I have never been to England, we have watched Bridget Jones's Diary
And Notting Hill.
and all that kind of stuff. So, wow. Perfect accommodation. There's even a kitchen area where you can cook, and I'm imagining the bedrooms are upstairs.
I think you're right.
All right, let's go have a look.
This is super spacious.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very big for the two of us.
Wow, look at all this cob. It's such an amazing material. And one thing I've got to say is, even though it's pretty cold outside, inside this property, it is incredibly warm, and I think that's thanks to the cob. Not only is it a natural material, but I'm pretty sure it's fantastic at insulating your property. This is our bedroom. It's quite pink, but it's lovely.
Should we check out the other room?
Let's check out the other room. This place is amazing.
This is the most excited I've seen you about an Airbnb.
I really like old school, old style buildings. If you're looking to rent this place, it's $162 a night. We won't need the extra bedroom, but you can fit 3 in here, and
Oh, this one's the
there it
blue
is.
room.
Yeah, little mini room. In my haste, I forgot to show you guys the bathroom, which is down here. When I'm looking for Airbnbs, I generally like to find places like this, which have a little bit of something extra, and hopefully that's reflected in a lot of the places that we do end up staying at. So here's the bathroom. Very clean. I imagine if you have a nephew that's a wizard, he could stay under here, under these stairs.
Like Harry Potter.
Like Harry Potter. We are going to wrap things up over here today, guys, and we'll continue the vlog tomorrow morning where we head off over to the Pix Peanut Butter Factory.
Yeah, we're gonna get a tour.
So until then, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Brand new day, and you didn't think we could come to Nelson without visiting the Pix Peanut Butter Factory, right? Pix Peanut Butter is one of our favorites. We have featured it on like our top snacks of New Zealand video, and we often have it on our trips. So I'm excited to finally visit this place, maybe try some peanut butter.
Me too.
Yeah, let's get in there.
So we're a little early. We've got an 11:30 booking for the Pix Peanut Butter Factory tour. It's a free tour as well, but you do need to book in advance. Just hop online to do it. We're just taking a look around the gift shop now, and there are so many cool products here, like giant peanut butters, Whitaker's collabs and things. Oh, I can't wait till I come back and like do a little shopping.
One of the reasons why I enjoy Pix Peanut Butter so much and why Yen and I have been eating it for years is because unlike other brands that add sugar into their peanut butter, there's only 2 ingredients in Pix, and that is peanuts and salt, which makes it very healthy.
And that is why we only also use high oleic peanuts. We use them because they have over 80% monounsaturated fat and actually help lower your cholesterol. They were bred specifically to be acidic.
We're just in the factory right now, and the smell is amazing. You can get the aroma of all the peanuts roasting in the oven. I'm getting hungry for some peanut butter. We can get on this bike and create our own peanut butter. Let's give that a go. Oh yeah. It's a bit messy, but I do see a lot of...
Is it coming out yet?
Yeah, look at that.
I know.
so I better stop.
It actually just makes
Oh.
nice
Delicious. Pure peanut. Good,
Good
huh?
job, Peter. Yum.
This is the one that I'm most excited to try. I've been looking everywhere for this. This is the Whitaker's peanut butter mix. I feel like I would just eat this out of the jar as a snack rather than a spread. Hey, let's go. Oh, man. Oh, that is the best one for sure. It's a little bit salty and a little bit sweet and a lot delicious.
A lot of crunch as well. It's yum.
So good. Yen and I have got to pick up one of these peanut butter and chocolate packs, but Yen's also got some other goodies.
Yes, we've got some of the slugs here, and then this one's for Peter's dad. It is coffee beans that are roasted here in Nelson.
For our final destination on this trip, we've zigzagged 20 minutes up a hill over to the center point of New Zealand.
It's not officially the middle point of New Zealand, I think I read, and that's supposed to be somewhere in Spooners Range, Golden Downs Forest, but this thing has a giant needle and
It points at the center, so that's good enough for
I have to
us.
argue with that.
We've had an awesome trip and we've seen lots of beautiful places. The Great Alpine Highway in Canterbury was just spectacular.
Yeah, and one of my favorites was the Pancake Rocks.
Denniston and the Grove were also beautiful. And hey, the views from up here looking over Nelson are a great way to top it all off.
Sure are.
We did want to make one more vlog in Kaikoura while doing some whale watching, but unfortunately there's like a red alert warning for the Canterbury region where there's lots of heavy downfall happening right now.
Severe weather, so that's just not going to work, unfortunately, with the shaky boats and rain on our equipment and all that.
Can you imagine Yen's motion sickness on that boat?
We'll save it for another time.
Yeah, we always want to come back to South Island anyway,
Yeah.
and it's going to be definitely something that we do in the future. In the meantime, if you guys have enjoyed our trip,
Please do give us those likes, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop us a comment. We love hearing from you. If you can, share our vlogs. That really helps our channel, so we super appreciate it.
until next time guys.
See you from
ya.
sunny Nelson.